Hello guys and welcome to Time to Nerd Out podcast. This is the first ever episode you are watching and hearing on YouTube and wherever it may be in the end. I am Jack. You probably know me already if you've seen me on my channel before. I'm joined by
Alex Silva, what's up?
I'm Chris Hernandez. How's it going?
I'll leave their links to their channels in the description as well, so you can go check them out. They're pretty cool. But subscribe to me mainly.
Yeah, give him all the subscribes. We don't need them at all.
Thumbhill.
We're just here for the free cookies.
Damn right.
All the free cookies. Okay, first thing of the day is the Flash.
It's like I'm not gonna talk about the Flash. I'm just gonna be the Flash.
Emo. You look like
Why
you're in the
don't we start.
I need like an animator. I need like an animator or something. So yeah, it's the start of the new season. Premiered last night. Stayed up until like 3:30 watching it. So that's pretty dedicated. It doesn't actually come out in the UK until the 25th of October, I believe. Could be totally wrong, but it came out yesterday in the US, which is fucking awesome. Really good episode. Such a good episode, honestly. For the starter episode, it was probably one of the best ones they've done. Flashpoint. That's all I'm saying. Flashpoint. Some major things, but only problem is it only lasts one episode. That's the downfall of Flashpoint in the TV show. One episode. But
so the whole Flashpoint event is just it's compacted into one episode?
Yeah, basically.
That's interesting.
But it's a different take of it though, that's the problem. They've changed it a bit, but it's still there, like really strong. But it's just a few things are different.
So we're not gonna see the alcoholic dad of Bruce Wayne as Batman, right?
Well,
not that Flashpoint.
I don't really want to spoil it. But let's just say there is an alcoholic.
Oh god.
Okay. There is someone who's completely different to what he's like in like the first two seasons. Someone has powers now who didn't have it in season 2.
Word.
I just gave a massive hint by saying he as well.
If you haven't figured it out, me and Alex have not seen the newest season. Like I'm halfway through 2, and I think have you seen just the first season, or you just haven't seen it at all?
I haven't seen any yet.
It's okay.
You're letting the team
Better
down,
to
mate.
be honest.
Letting the team down.
I've been busy. I've not even had the opportunity to watch TV. It's not cool.
Fair enough.
I know that feeling.
Well, sadly, I have nothing, so I've got all day to watch TV.
I try. I usually get it in like binge sessions. That's how I managed to finish the first season and the like half of the second season of Flash. I can say this: it's very good TV, and it keeps getting better and better per season. Like when it started out, it felt a little campy. I'm not gonna lie. Like I sat there with the Flash, I was like, I don't understand this show, but let me give it a shot. It definitely picks its pace up, and by the end of the first season, you're just sitting there like, oh my god, I need more. This is all. I'm a huge Doctor Who fan, and I'm sure a lot of you are, so you'll get it when it's all. This is all wibbly wobbly, timely-wimely mess, and I'm loving it. Like it's it's brilliant. It's a really good take on the Flash story.
Especially in season 2, it does get a bit timey-wimey. Like massively.
Season 2.
Massively.
I feel like we're discussing Doctor 2 here, seriously.
Yeah, we all love Doctor Who. Why not embrace it in the chat? If you like Doctor Who, leave it in the comments.
Oh yes.
But no.
Who is the OG wrecker of timelines?
Yeah, Barry Allen, of course.
Somebody needs to make that crossover happen. The Doctor meets Barry Allen.
Yes.
You can't keep going back in time. There are fixed things, Barry. Just stop. Just no.
Fuck this shit. I'm gonna fuck the timeline. Just run through the TARDIS into another dimension. Fucking
Oh my god. That would be brilliant.
breaks the sound barrier and everything.
Oh yeah.
But no, talking about binge sessions as well.
Oh boy.
The other day, I downloaded Luke Cage because I'm so cheap I don't have Netflix. and absolutely just binge watched the whole show in one day. And
meanwhile, I got like 5 episodes out in 2 days, 3 days.
yeah, and I stayed there the whole day in bed just watching it, curled up in the corner just watching it all day. Totally worth it though, honestly.
Without spoiling anything, because I'm not caught up all the way. How do you honestly like? I guess the best way to word it, like, how do you feel about it as a whole? Because you've seen the entire season.
Yeah.
My thoughts of it so far is it's amazing, it's intense, the cinematography is beautiful, and that soundtrack is fantastic. Wu-Tang Clan.
Oh yeah, it's basically an album, isn't it? Really.
Yeah.
If you look at the episode list, that's an album. That's how I see it. The cinematography is literally outstanding. I thought Daredevil was good, but this just tops it.
Oh yeah.
Distracted by the pussy.
Daredevil was amazing.
Daredevil.
Dude, Daredevil is so fantastic.
Yes, I've seen Daredevil.
Praise the Lord.
I mean, can we all take... It's an amazing one, but can we all take like a moment to just acknowledge the fact how the Netflix shows are very good at being deceptive? Like, for a majority of maybe the first 3 episodes of Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, and Daredevil, like, they just feel like dramas, like gritty noirs, gritty crime dramas. Then you'll see a dude, like, I think it was during Luke Cage, he's like selling bootleg DVDs. He's like, yeah, I got the DVDs of the incident. It's like, what's he talking about? He's like, Captain America, Iron Man. Like, oh man, he's talking about Avengers, the first Avengers movie. Like, this is part of that universe. Yet you don't feel it at first. All of a sudden, it's like, whoa.
The first like couple of episodes don't feel it at all in any of them.
It's so good. It's so good the way they do that. Like, I can't get over that. Like, Jessica Jones was the other one too. That was crafted so well with that.
It was beautifully crafted. I was sitting there and I was like, yep, that's like one of those crazy gritty universes. I sort of imagine Gotham City when I think of Jessica Jones. Is what it is.
Yeah. But a bit more gritty than Gotham.
Can we all just say it keeps coming back to Doctor Who? David Tennant as Kilgrave, was that not? Oh my god, that was so.
I know, right?
That was beautiful and disturbing.
He played the evil doctor. He played the evil doctor. That's basically what it was.
Oh my god, you love him as the 10th Doctor. You literally fall in love with the character. You're like, this is a great person. This is a good-hearted individual. He means well. Then you see Kilgrave, and you're just like, this is the scum of the earth. This is like the worst possible human being ever. Holy crap. Like, it's a complete 180, and you really grow to hate him as everything continues to pass.
And then you just think, like, was he like that in Doctor Who as well? But you just don't notice it as much. Like, is he manipulating Rose, or you don't know, do you? You don't know. Which is
he was too busy repressing that War Doctor, man.
Yeah, exactly. But no, Luke Cage, solid program, honestly. Highly recommend it to anyone who's watched Daredevil or Jessica Jones. Plus, Iron Fist is coming as well.
Ooh.
And you probably haven't seen it yet, but there is a little teaser for Iron Fist in Luke Cage.
Oh, I have to get there now. I have to get to that point.
It's on like a little notice, like stuck to the wall, or stuck to like a post. It's really hard to find, like, in the actual show. I had to like do some research.
It's like one of those subtle Easter eggs.
Apparently Stan Lee's in it as well.
He's in everything. He literally actually makes an exempt point to go into everything.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I read an article the other day saying that he's filmed 4 cameos for his last 4
That's
films.
kind of...
And I think the last one will be Spider-Man Homecoming. Considering he created Spider-Man, and it's probably his last one.
Yeah.
But
that was seeing that come out. That was I don't know. I maybe just be like buying into too much hype, but the fact that he's filmed like his 4 cameos already for movies coming out, and some of them aren't even like done yet.
Yeah.
And the fact his trip to the Midwest recently, everybody's saying that's his last trip out there. Like, I don't know. Sometimes he's an old guy. Been around for a long time. I don't want to say things like that, but sometimes.
But he's a true.
Sometimes you think when you watch that cameo, you're just like, this might be the last time we see Stan at the end of a post credits or something.
But it won't be the last time because you can watch it over and over again. If you think about it.
It's true. Blu-ray, DVD. Very true.
Okay. Talking of things, you said something about what is it? You just fucking hell, forgot it already. You said about films that haven't come out yet.
Something
dropped today, didn't it? Do you want to?
Yes.
Say it. He's a good friend of you.
Should I get hype? Should I get hype? Yeah, he is a very good friend. He is a very good friend. He's got forks in his hands. It was a side effect of the Weapon X. We're talking about Wolverine. New Wolverine poster just dropped, and it is looking pretty goddamn cool. It's very, very simple. It's just him holding what looks like a child's hand, but I'm just gonna say that's Deadpool's hand.
Yeah, it's definitely Deadpool's hand.
Hands
down, it's Deadpool's hand.
The reason why I'm kind of sitting here just like a little blank about it, it's a great looking poster. I'm definitely hyped, but it still doesn't really explain too much of where the movie is going in the direction. We know it's called Logan, which is great, and I'm thinking maybe Old Man Logan. Maybe we're gonna see older. That's what I'm hoping. There was that photo of Hugh Jackman that came out recently. There, it was like, oh my god, he looks really old. Like, what happened? Is he not taking care of himself? This and that. And you know, the nerd in me is just kind of saying it like, do we not realize maybe he's testing his makeup for old Logan? Like, this is his last run as Wolverine, and I don't know. It makes sense to go that direction of that story because there was the entire comic book arc too where Wolverine did die. So, you know, I can see that realistically happening, but I just want to know more about the movie. We know it's got an R rating, which means we're going to see a very, very true to the character Wolverine movie, at least. You know, we go back to Deadpool, that R rating just, that's what made.
That was what made it.
That would be great.
Especially because it's R rated as well. So it could possibly be the reason why. But I'm not too sure.
Is it? Those are both Fox, right?
Ooh, I think so.
Yeah, those are both. I think those are both Fox products. Because last I checked, Sony only owns Spider-Man, and that's it. That's just that's
they don't own anymore, do they?
No, they don't anymore. Thank goodness. That's why we had the amazing Civil War cameo.
Yeah. Oh, Fox owned Deadpool, Wolverine, and X-Men, I believe.
Yeah.
I could be completely wrong. I don't know.
Anything that's a mutant. No, anything that's a mutant. Fox owns it.
Yeah. I did got rid of the list again. But no, it should be really awesome. March it comes out, I believe. Was it the 3rd?
I am hyped. I think it's March 3rd, 2017.
Yeah, I think it's that. But yeah, in America tonight, Arrow airs the premiere of whatever season it's on.
What is it, like 6 now?
I think so. It just seems to keep going on and on, doesn't it? Really. I just want to know where they're going to go with it. I just want to know where they're going to go with it. That's the thing.
I'm like trying to keep up with it, and this is the only complaint I really have about Arrow. It's a great show, but you can tell that the staffing kind of moved over from what is it? It was Flash originally. The staffing from Flash, you know, they got all the writers from Arrow, and when that kind of happened, the quality of Arrow started to go this direction as the Flash started to go that direction. So it's one of those shows that I'm really trying to pick up and get into, but I don't know if I can hang on to it. You know, like with the fact that Flash is so great, Supergirl is having a lot of good steam right now, especially with the introduction of Superman. Like, where's my incentive to watch Arrow now?
And the crossover as well. 5 night crossover? No, 4 nights. 4 night crossover.
It's gonna be a Flash and Supergirl, right?
Arrow, Supergirl, Flash, Arrow, Legends of Tomorrow.
Oh, wow, I did not know it was a 4-way.
And then there's room for the 5th one to be Green Lantern. They won't do it, but I really hope they do.
Like just as a character in there, or like are they going to make a Green Lantern show?
That's what I'm hoping. I want them to make a show.
That would be interesting.
Because it would be like a buddy cop show. Space cops.
Space
That's what it is, isn't it?
cops.
What? Space Cop?
Bad boys in space.
Basically.
What is this?
Well,
the Nova Corps now?
Yeah, exactly. But I really want them to do a Green Lantern TV show.
I could dig that. CW. Well, we were just talking about how Arrow kind of dipped a little, but CW does have a good grasp of the characters, and they're doing good things with the DC stuff when it comes to their TV shows. Like, I can't complain about it. Some people will even argue that the entire DC universe that CW is running is better than the one that's on the big screen right now, but
It is.
that's a complicated story to get into right there.
Do you know why?
That's a lot of burns right here.
Do you know why?
Why?
Greg Berlanti has full rights to everything. Because he writes the comics and he directs and writes some of the TV show. He's like full control of DC stuff on TV.
That's great right there.
That's why it's
That'll help it make something.
I think he was involved in some of the scenes in Suicide Squad as well. I think. Don't
Like-
count him for that. I don't know. But yeah,
Don't quote you on that one.
Don't quote me on that one. Yeah.
Don't quote.
But no, Arrow have actually teased Green Lantern in
Damn, I'm behind on that.
a few of the episodes, and in the Flash actually teased Green Lantern season 2.
I haven't seen that yet, but
Have you not seen when they went go to Earth 2?
no, I did see when.
It's the tele.
I don't think they've gone to Earth. Like, there's been flashbacks to Earth 2 so far from what I've seen, but I don't think I've seen them actually go to Earth 2. Thanks for spoiling that. Didn't know they jumped through the portal. I'm just like.
But no, there's a little bit that goes on in Earth 2, and they tease Green Lantern. Just a tiny bit.
All right, I'm gonna keep my eye out for that.
Okay. Moving on. To Thursday.
Aren't there other TV shows coming from the CW?
What's a TV show? What's a CW? No,
Oh, fine.
Legends of Tomorrow comes on Thursday night. I don't know what time it is in America it comes on, but that's on Thursday. You guys haven't seen it yet,
8
but
p.m., 9 p.m.
8 p.m. Yeah, I think it's roughly right now. You still haven't seen Legends of Tomorrow, have you yet?
I just know that what's his face? What is it? Wildfire? I just know when he
Firestorm.
disappeared. Yeah, Firestorm. Dear God, the nerds are gonna kill me. Wildfire, that guy.
Wildfire.
No, Firestorm.
Isn't that a song?
I think so.
I think so.
That's a Skinford song.
At least I didn't call him Starfire. That way, you know, that would have really put me in the doghouse right there. But no, Firestorm, when he
Yeah.
leaves in the Flash, that's pretty much where he went, right?
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
In season 2, that's where he goes. But no, it's what? Firestorm, Captain Cold, Heatwave, White Canary from Arrow, the Atom, and Hawkman and Hawkgirl. And then you got Rip Hunter, who's Henry Darraville, I can't say his name, from Doctor Who.
Oh,
And it's
I
a
remember
show
that's the
about
reason I
time
wanted to
travel.
watch it.
It's a show about time travel. So it makes sense for him to be on there.
You got Rory the Roman time traveling with DC superheroes.
Yeah,
You
basically.
can dig that.
But no, the second season starts on Thursday. They're bringing Justice Society of America into it.
What?
Yeah. Also, little spoiler: Reverse Flash is going over to Legends of Tomorrow
Oh.
because they're doing Justice Society, and he was one of the main villains. Apparently, back in day comics.
That is rad.
That's all I know.
I can
about
dig.
it.
They're doing a good job with the crossovers when it comes to the TV show.
Yeah, they really are. They're like hitting a nail on the head with it. So bad. That's why I want Green Lantern on Fridays. And you got like 5-night crossover.
And that's like a good way just to win the fans over. Like if we learned anything about the big screen with Civil War, like when we get to see different heroes crossing over. Like that's just, I don't know, that's just like the nerd's dream right there.
I knew you had a nerdgasm.
Yeah, that's a genuine nerdgasm right there.
And then on Monday, we've got Supergirl coming over to the CW, which first or second season.
I'm hyped for that. It's the second season, man. It's gonna be Superman.
Superman. You've got so much shit going on. Also, I think what's the? Oh, I forgot his name already. You know, in Young Justice.
Yeah.
Superman's what? I think it's Connor. It's not Connor, is it?
Oh, wait. Are you talking about this individual right here?
That individual.
Superboy.
Superboy. He's meant to be becoming Supergirl.
Connor Kent. I think it is Connor Kent. Yeah.
Connor Kent. He's meant to be becoming Supergirl, which is pretty cool. Also, someone from Gotham. Well, not the actual TV show. I don't think.
Okay.
But I think it's. I can't remember who it is. Something to do, I think, with Jim Gordon's wife. But I'm not too sure.
Barbara Gordon?
It could be Barbara Gordon.
One thing, though, that I did hear a while back, and I don't know if that was just a rumor or what was going on, but they did mention how Gotham would have a possibility crossing over into those other ones, but that just seems like a hot mess at the moment. Yeah. The only crossover I feel that could work is Flash, just because he could go back in time and see like a young Bruce Wayne. I could see that, but like that show's so. That's just such a weird timeline. That's the timeline Barry needs to go fix right there.
Well, in the Supergirl trailer, they mentioned Gotham.
I like the fact that at least they have Gotham being mentioned. It's just, that's what I want to figure out now. If you've got the Gotham show going on and that covers it, that's got to mean Fox owns the rights to Batman on TV, which means how are we going to incorporate that now into Supergirl if they're mentioning Gotham? Like, I could be wrong, but don't they mention Gotham in a couple of the other big shows too?
No.
Or maybe was it Bloodhaven?
Could be Bloodhaven.
Could be wrong.
But no Batman references, really. I don't think, anyway.
Damn. We need some more Batman references. I'd love to see in that network.
And then I'm going to hand this part of the show over to you.
Oh, is it time? Is it time for the comic news?
It's time to shine.
Okay. I was supposed to talk about this week's comic books coming out, but a little mishap in schedule. But just to state the ones that I was going to pick up today that I'm very hyped for: Deadpool and the Mercs for Money. I believe it's issue number 4 or 5. To make the long story short on that one, imagine Deadpool finally getting to lead the Avengers, except the Avengers absolutely hate him and want to kill him. That's pretty much the entire premise of the comic book, and he's taking on these mercenary contracts from this shady-ass organization. It makes perfect sense for Deadpool, and he's not asking questions. He's just doing it because he wants the money, and they're making him collect all these, like, nuclear-powered heroes. Like, you actually see Negasonic Teenage Warhead in the first episode.
Oh, nice.
I forget the other ones that he picks up, but they're all, like, nuclear crazy people. He doesn't realize he's actually collecting nuclear weapons for this big evil organization that's running experiments on him to make a crazy nuclear weapon. The rest of his Mercs for Money kind of understand this, and he doesn't want to listen to them, and they're completely up to here with all of this shit, and they're planning to kill him. And that's where the plot is evolving right now. His band of Mercs is trying to kill him, and it's hilarious. It's great. Hold on. I gotta pull up the name of the Mercs for Money. No. They're all, they're not big characters in the universe. They're actually characters that I want to say are exclusive to that comic book. I'm gonna pull up the name of them right now. Here we go. By the way, I'll show this photo to the camera. Those are the Mercs for Money right there.
Why did
the hell?
Okay, so that's a great way to lead this up. So, the fact that there's 2 Deadpools, that's not actually Deadpool. His name is Massacre. I believe it's Massacre, is it? Yeah, Massacre, I want to say, is the one. And he is like the cheap knockoff Hispanic version of Deadpool. Like his costume's really loose and baggy, and he only talks in Spanish. So like as you're reading this comic book, all of his parts are in Spanish, and like you have to know Spanish to read them, or you got to go to Google Translate. And it's just so funny because Deadpool, he never mentions that he understands Spanish, but the entire time he's just engaging him in conversation. Like you have this dude talking in Spanish, and Deadpool's just like, "Oh hey, yeah, I completely understand you. That's cool." And if you don't speak Spanish, you're like, "Wait, what did he just tell Deadpool?" Like it's a hilarious mess. Then there's a Solo.
What's his actual name?
We just know his name is Massacre.
So he's got no like real name.
No alias. Yeah, he's like a shady unknown dude.
Wade Wilson. Not Wade Wilson.
Yeah, he's Spanish. I would say he's a Spanish Wade Wilson. But who else is in there? There's Solo, Slapstick, Fool Killer, Terror, Stingray, and I think a couple of the members just left recently because they didn't feel like dealing with all the drama. But it's really funny, absolutely hilarious, and that came out this week, and I've been collecting it for a while. Definitely recommend checking that one out. In addition to Deadpool and the Mercs for Money, there's a new comic that I don't know much about that's coming out today in regards to Deadpool, and it's called Deadpool Black and Black. It's a limited 4-part series, I want to say, and the cover is Deadpool in what seems to be a symbiote suit. It's really slick looking. It's white with black trim, and It looks amazing. And I want to know why Deadpool might have a symbiote, what he's going to do with it, and that one looks great. The other big releases today that I was looking forward to, Jessica Jones, #1. There's a new series starting up with her. That looks like it's got a lot of potential. It's called Cage. It's about Luke Cage, but it's drawn, and I also believe written, by the creator of Samurai Jack, Dexter Lab. So I want to see his take on the Luke Cage story. That should be very, very interesting. And last but not least, the other big release today is The Death of X. And this ties into a lot of the Civil War II drama going on with the X-Men. And X-Men are being killed off. The Terrigen Mist is this giant cloud that sweeps across the earth. And for some people, it unlocks great potential and abilities in them and turns them into Inhumans. If you've been watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., you might know a bit about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., that's a big plot line right there. And that was Marvel's workaround to sort of bring mutants into the picture without actually having mutants, since they don't own the license to it. And what it's turned into in the comic books is this massive war between the Inhumans and the X-Men. And the biggest reason why there's the drama is the Terrigen Mist that turn humans into these Inhumans with powers is killing off the mutants. Anyone that's a mutant or has mutant genes in it that gets touched by the Terrigen Mist doesn't become superpowered. They just flat out die. So we've got the X-Men split. It's crazy. No, dude, go ahead, dude.
That's like, so basically, they're planning to kill off all the known mutants and bring in this new wave of Inhumans. Is that much right again?
That's a big theory because of the fact that Fox, like, this is spinning off into so many crazy conspiracies, but Fox does own the rights to X-Men still. If you go to the newsstands right now, with the exception of the tie-in comics, the Civil War II, X-Men comics aren't that great right now. They're kind of a little bland. And the fact that Marvel just introduced this whole thing that they own, the Inhumans, they're very similar to mutants. They have mutant genetic powers like that. Like, the fact that they're killing off the X-Men, like, I feel low-key that's like the shade being thrown at Fox that, like, it's cool. If you don't want to give us the rights to the X-Men, watch. We're just going to kill them off one by one. It's like they're torturing. Like, the biggest thing that I believe is happening right now, I think Cyclops has died. Like, the Cyclops that's in the current X-Men universe, he's a kid. I want to read more into that as to what's going on, but he's like a little kid now. Like, it's a completely different Cyclops. Like, the X-Men are all... Timeline. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like Barry done messed up the entire timeline to that, but...
Or was it Quicksilver?
Right? We have the Quicksilver that got shot, and then we have the Quicksilver that's still alive. It's a mess. But I want to read that comic solely for the fact that, like, there's a massive civil war brewing, too, within the X-Men as well. Half of the X-Men are saying, why don't we team up with the Inhumans and try and work with them? They really want to help us. They're not that bad. The only reason they're pissed off at us is because we're provoking them. Magneto is being Magneto, and he's like, no, fuck you guys. It's us versus them. It's either you care about mutants or you're an Inhuman, and screw you. Like, it's complete insanity. So that was a big release coming out today, and Just to briefly touch upon it, Civil War II has been one of the most massive events ongoing in the Marvel comic universe. And if you haven't hopped on that, you really, really, really need to, because you're sleeping on one of the greatest, most insane comic book arcs going on right now. Heroes are dying. I'm just going to bring it out there right now. If you don't want to hear spoilers, maybe skip over this part, but it's issue 2 or 3 of, I believe, the new Civil War II. Bruce Banner's dead. Bruce Banner got an arrow through the eye. To make the long story short, Ulysses is been recruited by the Inhumans. His mutant ability is he can see into possible futures. When he sees into these futures, everyone around him gets to experience it. One of the most recent ones he saw was the Hulk killing everyone. Jesus. It was literally the Hulk like ripping Iron Man apart. Miss Marvel was dead in the corner. Like all of the Marvel universe was dead from the Hulk. The warning was given to Captain Marvel and Tony Stark, and Tony Stark is kind of on the fence. He believes in his science. Yeah, and that's his best friend. Bruce Banner is his best friend. So this is where he really starts to show his true colors, and he's like, listen, I'm kind of on the fence about this kid and its possible futures. It's like a 90% success rate. This might not happen, so why don't we just talk to Bruce about it? And it turns into a hot mess, and they decide, okay, let's try and talk to him, calm down with him. And they go talk to him. It's just Tony Stark and Captain Marvel. They asked him to come outside. When they drag Bruce Banner outside, the entire Marvel universe is there, just waiting to talk to Bruce Banner. And he's nervous, he's anxious. They just start talking to him, and they mention different things. Meanwhile, like Beast is in the background hacking his computer. He finds out Bruce has been running gamma ray experiments, and Bruce is literally sitting there like having a panic attack and a meltdown, and you just see the green shimmer in his eyes for a split second, and then an arrow flies through his head. Jeez. And you find out, Hawkeye kills him. What? Hawkeye just immediately releases. You find out that Bruce and Hawkeye are like best friends, and they have like a death pact. Like he literally told him, he said, if you ever see me again one day and I'm about to turn into the Hulk, you have complete permission to kill me. And that's exactly what happened. So you have Bruce Banner, who's dead now. You have She-Hulk, who was in a coma during all of this. She just woke up in the recent intro. She's pissed off. There's a new comic book series coming out called The Incredible Hulk, and she is no longer She-Hulk. She is the Incredible Hulk now, and from what I'm hearing, she's going to be hell-bent on murder, trying to kill everybody. It's evolving into just this peak insanity, and it all culminates right now. The last recent issue, we see Ulysses drag everyone into a vision again, and we see Miles Morales killing Captain America.
What? No way.
So the final panel is Miss Marvel going, I'm sorry, buddy, but you're under arrest. Oh. And that's it right there. So we don't know where this is going with all this, and it's like, it's one of the greatest comic book events. Like, I didn't know they could do another Civil War. Like, how do you do this again? The first one was quote unquote bad versus good, registration was not like, how do you make a sequel to that? And they're doing it. Between the mess that's going on with the X-Men and all this, like, it's a good time to be reading Marvel.
Yeah. Well, you saw about Deadpool at the start. Did you know Deadpool is actually a cheap version of Deathstroke?
Yes.
My chair went. Talking of Deathstroke, he's in the Batman movie. Or should I say, The Batman.
I saw that.
I forgot to write it down in my notes, but...
It's Joe, what's his name? Joe Manganiello?
Yeah.
Is that the actor's name?
I think so.
That test footage just got me so hyped. Like, that suit, DC is really good at making those big movie suits. Like, every single super suit I've seen on the big screen is just, it's cosplay goals. It's like thousands of dollars of just suit. Like, but that Deathstroke suit was good. I just want to know where that Batman movie's going. Like, I'm actually really excited for that. Like, we know Deathstroke's in it now. We know that's probably a main focus or villain, but who else, is he going to focus on? Like, where is this really going to go? Is this pre-Bruce Wayne? Because we know that, Bruce Wayne's older now. Like, where is he going? He's already seen a lot of the stuff. We know he's seen the Joker already. We know Joker's killed the Robin. We still don't know which Robin he's killed. So what's gonna happen in this Batman movie? Maybe they'll talk about that in this movie.
Hopefully, I think they're setting it in Arkham, but I'm not too sure. I read on it up there, but hopefully it is. I can just see like Batman smashing his way through the levels of Arkham. Like what's that game? You got the monkey throwing barrels down, and you got the guy jumping.
Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong.
That's it. I can just think like Arkham Donkey Kong. Featuring Batman. That needs to be a game.
Dude, that would be an intense game. Or you could just play, what is it, Batman Arkham Asylum?
Yeah.
And just go smash around Arkham Asylum. That was such a good game. It was a great game.
I think I played like the demo, but I didn't play the full game.
You need to play Arkham Knight, man.
Arkham City was amazing.
Arkham City was good too. That whole series of games was very, very good.
Also, you touched upon it, Miles Morales, who's played by Donald Glover in the animated series, has been cast in Homecoming, but no character. So I really hope he's playing Miles, but he won't be.
I want to say yes and I want to say no. The biggest factor pushing to the yes is the rumor that Miles Morales is going to be in Infinity Wars. So if you have Miles in Infinity Wars, you got to have Miles in Spider-Man Homecoming. And I see the possibility of them venturing into the potential of the Spider-Verse saga. Just because, and not necessarily, like a lot of people are thinking Spider-Verse, like, oh my god, we're going to bring back Tobey Maguire and we're going to bring back Andrew Garfield. Like, no, there's only one Peter Parker. If you've read the Spider-Verse comics, there's still only one Peter Parker. There were technically two, but unfortunately that Peter Parker passes away, and in that universe, Gwen becomes Spider-Man. We have Spider-Gwen. So if anything does happen on the big screen Spider-Verse-wise, I definitely see the potential of having a Miles Morales in there, and Donald Glover can look the part. If you have Donald Glover shave his beard, he doesn't look that old. He can definitely pass as a high schooler. A little bit of makeup and everything. He can pass as a high schooler. Like Tom Holland, what is he? He's like in his like early 20s, and he's definitely passing off as a high schooler.
Yeah, I think so. But the thing is,
I could definitely see him.
Is Miles Morales the same age as Spider-Man in Homecoming?
Yeah. This is the one thing. In the current comic universe, Miles Morales is young. He is just in high school, and Peter Parker is the Parker Industries Parker. So that's obviously the older, he's not in school anymore. He's got a PhD when Doc Ock swapped his brain. So that's like 30-year-old. That's why when I mentioned the Spider-Verse thing, like, I don't know. We still have to wait and see what happens with Doctor Strange, but Doctor Strange coming into the Marvel Universe opens up the potential of mysticism, of wibbly-wobbly, alternate, parallel, all of that crazy shit. So maybe Doctor Strange pulls a little string, makes the little thing in the universe kind of fuck up, opens some sort of wormhole, and all of a sudden Miles Morales ends up in there. Maybe Miles Morales has been Spider-Man for a long time in his universe or his period.
Yes.
Who knows?
Exactly.
You know, all I know is somebody needs to tell me who Donald Glover is playing, or I'm just going to keep entertaining these crazy theories that he's Miles Morales.
Yeah, exactly. Also, Doctor Strange brings the Defenders together. So Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, and whoever the other person is, forgot. So I don't know how they're going to do that. Daredevil, that's it. I feel like the main one. Fuck's sake. But yeah, I don't know how they're going to do that with Doctor Strange. But
I think it can happen, but the biggest issue is there's that clarity that doesn't happen. You keep having the back and forth that the Netflix universe is connected and the Netflix universe isn't. And then there was the recent article that no, the Netflix universe is connected to the cinematic universe, but just in minor ways. Like I mentioned it earlier, you know, in Luke Cage, oh my God, we have DVDs of the event. Like it'll tie into the movies like that, but they may never. But I don't know if that rumor is still going on that they actually set the Defenders up to show up in Infinity Wars. So
yeah, I've heard
again.
that maybe happen, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for the nurse to go into the Avengers.
Yeah.
Because she's in everything. Apart from Luke Cage, obviously.
Wait, not Luke Cage?
No, she's not in Luke Cage at all.
Oh, man.
I'm so glad you can't see my face right now.
We will when this comes out on the YouTubes.
But no, talking of team ups.
We can't see Jack's face, by the way.
Yeah.
We should note that.
Yeah.
You're not missing much, honestly.
So I see he's like picking his nose, eating it.
I actually was touching my nose. You said that as well.
Maybe I am Doctor Strange.
Maybe. Talking of team ups, you had the Suicide Squad film come out in August. The extended edition cut is coming out November 15th on DVD, and Blu-ray comes out in December.
Oh man!
I think you get an added 15 or 13 minutes onto the DVD.
Do you see the smirk on my face? By the way,
I can see it.
It's this is like after Suicide Squad came out. They go, oh my god, there was a lot of stuff cut. Then they go, by the way, no extended cut. And then what happened today? Oh, we're gonna make an extended cut. Like, I don't know, man.
I don't get why they cut it all in the first place. Honestly, Warner Brothers are fucking dickheads for cutting it. Because just think how good the ratings would have been if they didn't cut it.
Do we know if the extended cut is rated R or unrated at all?
They have not said anything, I don't think.
Okay, because that was a big factor that played into Batman, and I still couldn't really tell when I watched the extended cut. The extended cut was great, by the way, for Batman vs Superman, but I just couldn't tell what caused it to go from the PG-13 to the R. But
I think it's
regardless,
fight scenes. That's why.
That's what I'm thinking too. But maybe that's my theory as to why a lot got cut. That maybe it's just. There's just certain things you couldn't put on the big screen in that cut that wouldn't have worked out because of the rating. That and maybe length.
Well, apparently there's like some like sexist and stuff like that. That's why they cut most of the scenes. Especially with Captain Boomerang, he said some sexist stuff to Katana and.
I remember that list.
What's his name? Slipknot is a rapist. Apparently, that's why they kill him off straight away. That's what I read in the article that I sent you earlier. But yeah, hopefully it's going to be good. I don't know if it will or not, but let's hope.
I just hope they do more Joker.
But yeah, more Joker, Harley Quinn will be ideal.
Show the real, real relationship, the real dynamic, because that movie version, they just botched it in so many ways.
It's like behind scenes and in front of cameras. That's what they kind of did. Like, in front of the cameras, it's all la-di-da, but behind the scenes, it's a bit more brutal. Especially, I think there's a scene where he slaps her. Yeah. I remember that was the first one that got dropped after it was like, yeah, by the way, there were a lot of scenes edited. Yeah. But yeah, our last little topic is Comic-Con.
Yes.
All three of us are attending a Comic-Con very soon.
MCM
for me as well, and obviously
I'm going to the former Stan Lee's Kamikaze, and now it's being renamed, so I guess it's technically the first ever Stan Lee's Los Angeles Comic-Con. That is a damn mouthful.
That is.
Just a bit.
That's what she said.
That is what she said, man.
It is.
Hey.
But no, are you guys excited for con?
Of course, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I am ridiculously excited for Comic-Con. I mean, there's going to be, for starters, photo shoots, which is something I'm planning to do. I'm going to be getting mad with them. Honestly, I think I might even post all the photo shoots I get done. I'll be like, yep, make a compilation video, and I'll post it for you guys as well.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll be doing photo shoots as well. I will be vlogging as well. I know Chris will be vlogging the Stanley Con. But yeah,
dude, I'm gonna be vlogging and cosplaying and photographing and all of it, man.
I want to cosplay, but I don't have no money to get anything this quick because Our MCN's at the end of the month, so it's not going to be possible for me to put a cosplay together that quick.
Oh man.
With no money.
I'm cosplaying as a photographer.
There we go.
I could go as
I'm actually
Parker.
doing that on day 2. I'm going as Peter Parker day 2.
I could do Peter Parker, like a chubby,
Dude, Parker.
a chubby Peter Parker.
A cosplay is for everyone.
Exactly.
Do it. Do it.
Massive. But yeah.
I was really tempted to go as Kirito because I've been watching way too much anime lately.
Well, I've been watching too much Flash, so I tended to go to Flash, but costume is ridiculous expensive. It's so expensive.
Trying to get that screen accurate suit, man. Cosplay it can be pricey, but every once in a while you can pull something together too that's pretty sick.
Yeah.
That won't break an arm and a leg.
Well, like I was showed you yesterday, I think it was. I showed you like the mask and stuff.
Yeah.
And I found a pretty
It was
cool
a nice
t-shirt
mask, man.
to go with it, but I don't know. I haven't got the money, so. But yeah, so when is your
Get some money then.
Okay, I'm becoming a prostitute for the day.
Oh man.
When is your con, Chris?
I believe it is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, October 28th, 29th, and the 30th.
So same as ours.
Pop.
Oh yeah.
So there's going to be a lot of footage coming together for the channel.
I'll be doing another cosplay music video for sure. At least each day I'll have a vlog, so there's gonna be a ton of content. I'm just like I'm sitting here anxious just because I'm just like, if you guys haven't seen, like I'm sure Jack's seen some of them. I do the vlogs in character when I'm cosplaying, and that just turns into all sorts of madness. Content like a giant playground for adults in costume. That's the best way to explain it. If you're in a costume, you just, yeah. Even if you're not in a costume, you go there and you just, the pictures you can take, the photographs, the filming, it's just, if you've never been to a convention, it's something you have to do. I've gone to just, I think this will be my 4th this year now.
This is my 2nd.
Oof.
But
once you start, you can't
It's
stop.
like my 8th.
Jesus.
Convet over there.
Yeah. My first con,
I've been going for a while.
You've been going for a while, yeah.
You know, I usually go like Thursday all the way through till the Monday. So I don't even just do the days. I actually go for a day before, hit the after parties, and just go mental with it.
Nice.
You need to join us on that. Just go down and just get crunk.
Whoa, I don't know
I'm
about that
actually planning. I'm planning. Hopefully, next year I'm gonna join you guys for a con.
Let's hope so.
That's the goal.
Then we could do a live podcast at con.
Oh. That's gonna be the most insane con when I finally go overseas for one, especially to hang out with people I know. I gotta bring my con friends from here.
Definitely. Best always October and May is our cons in London, so come then. But yeah, this is my first time.
This was on SCC.
Oh, what's that one? London Film.
London Super Comic Con.
Supergirl. I didn't know about that one. When's that?
Super Comic Con's the one that's literally like superheroes based. It's actually a superhero Comic Con.
Sign me up for that one.
Nice.
And it's a lot cheaper.
Oh, sign me up again.
He's like, yup. Cheap superheroes, I'm down.
But it's my first time going all 3 days. The first one I went for 1 day only.
Dude, 3-day experience is the best. Like, anytime you have a con that goes like, God, Anime Expo was 4 days. That was a beast. But if it goes like 3 or 4 days, if you can get badges to all the days, it's always worth it. Like, there's always an extra incentive, and it's truly a massive experience because you go in there every day, you see new costumes, you see new people, and it just doesn't get dull between all the panels and everything too. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Plus, pro tip, if you wait till the very last day and go into the exhibitor hall and try and buy crap, usually everybody tries to give you a better discount because they don't want to go home with all the crap they didn't sell.
Yeah, that's
pro tip.
I'm going to wait until Sunday to buy my shit. I'm
Oh.
hopefully going to pick up a mask on Sunday.
I'm too broke for that.
But
don't
if
get
you
that
do
shit.
see like special edition crap and like one of a kind stuff, and you really feel like it might sell out, that's the stuff you may have to splurge a little bit on. Like if you see like really high quality masks, weapons, things like that, posters, scope it out.
Lightsabers?
Scope it out. Lightsabers are a good one too.
Mm.
It depends too, because God, there was a company that made one at the last con I was at. They were like one of a kind, very unique, and man, those ones were. Get me a lightsaber. I don't cosplay any sort of Star Wars stuff, but I mean Deadpool with a lightsaber, why not?
That'd be awesome.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, like I said, I build them.
Ooh, you may have to build my Deadpool lightsaber for me.
Yeah, man. What
Has to be red.
color are you looking at?
Has to be red.
Well, the beam has to be red because it's Deadpool. Have some kind of like red and black handle. Maybe like at the butt of the lightsaber have like a Deadpool logo. This could be a cool project. Don't steal my idea, people on the internet, or if you do, it's fine. It's probably do it better
But there's a small charge.
about it. Nothing like this for free.
Yeah, I really loved your Captain America and Deadpool together.
Oh, Captain Deadpool costume.
That was awesome.
The whole man, that vlog was a hoot. We pretty much the premise of that one was like, okay, at my first con, I go as Deadpool just in a bathrobe because I'm like, okay, I really don't get what a con is. I'm just gonna walk in and just be casual. This is what I'm just chilling in, and if something fun happens. That was a great episode. So this time I was like, oh, okay, I get it. You're supposed to go dress up. So now Deadpool's like, let me go in costume. So Deadpool's not gonna go to the con as Deadpool. Deadpool's gonna go as his favorite superhero, Captain America. So
That makes sense.
Actually, hold on. I'm gonna bring you guys a treat. You guys talk for just a second. It'll take me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. I'll show you guys a treat.
But yeah, Alex,
He's gonna come back with something awesome.
He is. I know it. Lightsabers, we could do the whole Jedi shit
Yeah.
as a cosplay together. Don't know.
Wait, why don't we do the Kevin Smith style lightsaber battle?
Yes.
That's the shield.
Yes.
You guys hear me? There we go.
Yeah.
This is the shield I crafted. If you're listening to the audio, I will describe it beautifully. It is a Captain America shield. It is obviously the traditional red, white, and blue. But at the very top, it says wears. At the very bottom, it says Francis. And in the middle, the star has been painted over with the Deadpool logo.
Nice.
Pretty rad. Pretty rad. But, you know, I customized it a little bit, and it was a hoot to just do that. Like, that was a hilarious thing.
It's a great costume.
Thank you. Thank you.
Very great.
There's an old Halloween costume, a Sharpie, and a can of spray paint.
That's all you need. I actually have no costumes at all, like, not even for Halloween or anything.
Okay, we're gonna craft one.
So I need to get a Halloween costume anyway. So I just gotta pick the right one.
Have you heard of budget cosplay? Like, it's this dude that does like the greatest like troll cosplays ever. You should go to him for like inspiration. Like he did like a Wolverine, and he just painted his hands black and his like face yellow, and then he put his like hands over like that.
Oh yeah, I know that guy.
Yeah, that was like the mask for his Wolverine. He just walked around like that. I was like, that's brilliant.
Send me the link to that guy, man.
We're gonna do that. We'll leave it in some like show notes afterwards. You guys should go check out what you cosplay.
Comic-Con is very soon for everyone. End of the month. So get stoked on it.
Get stoked.
Get stoked. Get stoked. Oh, I have a treat for you guys.
Ooh.
See if I can pull this up. Here we go. This is low budget Gundam. I think he nailed it. I think he nailed it perfectly.
He does. That is perfect.
It's like just a yellow shirt, a blue scarf, a red belt. There's some like chopsticks and stuff. It's not that hard.
Yeah, guys, I really hope you enjoyed our first ever podcast. I've been Jack Johnson.
Silver.
And I'm Chris over here just dancing. This was a good time.
There's some funky beats over there.
Right?
And we will see you next time. Peace.